If you're looking for new all-inclusive resorts to try, then this is the video for you. All that plus the latest in resort and travel news coming right now on your Resort Report. Hi everyone, it's Vanessa and welcome back to Passport Pages, and I'm back with your resort report for the month of November 2023. And if you haven't watched my new channel announcement, I will now be offering resort reports twice a month, which you can exclusively check out as a channel member beginning in January. But for this resort report, I have lots of big news to share, so let's get started. I know many of my viewers will be super excited about this news. The Royalton brand is opening another new all-inclusive resort in the Caribbean next spring with the new Royalton Chic Antigua, which is set to open in early April 2024. The property will be adults only and will sit on beautiful Dickinson Bay, which is the most coveted beach on the island. You'll have 235 rooms and suites to choose from, each with a balcony or terrace, along with great amenities including rain showers, free high-speed Wi-Fi, and 24/7 room service. Additional amenities will include 7 restaurants as well as 5 bars, a wellness center called the Royal Spa, and sports and fitness facilities. They'll also be incorporating interactive culinary shows that Royalton calls dining-tainment, in one of the many ways that all-inclusives are now mimicking cruises. The resort will also include a revamped Diamond Club room category, including the expansion of its butler services by adding more butlers per resort. This will be the brand's second resort on the island of Antigua, a country in which many believe it to be the best concentration of luxury all-inclusive resorts anywhere in the Caribbean. So competition will be higher than ever, but it seems like it could be a very promising adults-only all-inclusive, and I'll keep you guys posted as I learn more. A new all-inclusive resort is set to open in a matter of days in Montego Bay, Jamaica. The new Hideaway at Royalton Blue Waters, which will be a Marriott Autograph Collection all-inclusive resort. The resort will have a total of 352 rooms and suites, and the property will sit next to the existing Royalton Blue Waters Resort. According to the brand, the adults-only resort will be perfect for adult friends and couples alike. Amenities will include 12 dining options, 11 bars, an infinity pool, a dedicated diamond club pool, a destination wellness center called the Royal Spa, an entertainment plaza, and even private cabanas. And best of all, because of its location next to the main Blue Waters Resort, you'll be able to stay at one, play at two, meaning you'll have open-ended access to their amenities, including all dining options. And don't forget, as a Marriott property, you can also book with Bonvoy points. So a new opening that I think will become very popular. And speaking of adults-only resorts in Jamaica, the all-inclusive Azul Beach Resort in Negril, which is a Karisma property, will officially become an adults-only resort on January 7th. The property's relaunch will also include new wellness offerings, activity options, and adult-focused amenities. According to the brand, quote, "With this new chapter, we're committed to elevating your experience. Whether you seek a luxury wedding destination or unforgettable anniversary trip, this is the perfect destination to celebrate and connect in paradise." The property offers 285 suites and sits on beautiful 7 Mile Beach. So one of many all-inclusive resorts which have rebranded to meet the demand for adults-only properties. And now to another property that's rebranding. The East Bay Resort in Turks and Caicos is set for a major rebranding and refurbishment, which will include both a new look and a new name, the Salterra Resort and Spa. The new Salterra will be opening its doors in 2024 and will include, quote, "a range of high-end services and amenities designed to cater to the needs of discerning travelers," according to the statement. And the new property will now include luxurious rooms and suites, along with fine dining restaurants, a spa, and new activity options. The renovation is estimated to take between 9 to 12 months, which means that the very popular Blue Bar and Grill will be temporarily closed, unfortunately. But sounds like the new property will be back better than ever in 2024. Now let's switch gears to flight news. And as hard as it might be to believe, Delta Airlines has never offered a direct flight from Miami to the Bahamas, which is such an easy flight. Well, that's all about to change this month with daily flights which will operate year-round from Miami International Airport. Florida represents the Bahamas' primary U.S. source region, with Miami, quote, delivering over 70,000 visitors to the Bahamas during the first 6 months of 2023, according to the Ministry of Tourism. The statement continued, the route will help satisfy that demand, and it will also help Bahamians get to and from Florida easier. So some great news from Delta. And in other flight news, this one is very interesting. If you've ever wished you could avoid sitting near screaming babies and fidgety kids on your flight, one airline is about to make your dreams come true by offering a new adults-only section of the airplane. Corendon Airlines will begin testing out a new premium adults-only area for travelers 16 and up beginning now, November, on flights between Amsterdam and Curaçao, which is of course part of the ABC Islands that I've spoken about many times. So who knows if this will catch on with bigger airlines, but definitely a topic I'd like to hear your thoughts on. Would you prefer adults-only options on flights, and would you pay extra for those seats? I'm sure there'll be a hefty addition, but probably worth it for many travelers. So let me know your thoughts. And now to a bit of cruise news. As we near the end of the year, some of the numbers from the industry for 2023 are pretty staggering. Some stats include a 124% increase in premium and luxury cruises compared to 2022, while the Holland America line recorded its highest booking day in 150 years this past July. With this increased level of interest, many lines have been booking higher than 100% capacity, with many cruises citing the pandemic as the reason they now have a now or never mentality toward cruising, with many bucket list destinations in Europe growing in popularity. And according to new data, cruising popularity will continue into 2024, with 98.8% of cruisers saying they will be returning on future voyages next year. So did any of you try cruising for the first time this year? Because if you were a first-timer, it seems like you were definitely one of many. And as I promised to do every resort report, as many of you have requested, the latest in Mexico travel safety and alerts. We haven't seen an official updated advisory from the State Department since the original warning back in March when there was a spike in conflict and violent crime. Well, that changed in the fall when, in addition to the do not travel restrictions on 6 Mexican states, the State Department classified an additional 25 states as reconsider or exercise extreme caution. But interestingly, the only 2 states which weren't added to the caution list were Campeche and Yucatan, which have some of the biggest tourism areas and attractions, including Chichen Itza, which we've spoken about many times on the channel. The advisory added some advice to the caution alert, advising to avoid traveling between cities after dark, stick to toll roads when driving, and being vigilant when visiting banks, bars, nightclubs, and casinos, which are all very common sense things to do. The most popular tourist destinations of Baja, which includes Cabo and La Paz, as well as Quintana Roo, which includes Cancun and Tulum, are currently under a level 2. Which is, of course, the increased caution level I mentioned earlier. So that's the latest official advisory, the first in over 6 months. Let me know your thoughts and possible fears of traveling to the area, and I will continue to do my best to keep you up to date on all the latest. So there you have your resort report for November 2023. A lot of new resort openings and renovations. It had definitely slowed down for a while, but the increase in activity is very encouraging to see. This is Vanessa with your resort report. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you all very soon. Bye, everyone.